Hey guys, welcome back to the BubblyPetz channel. I'm Isla, and today I'm going to give you guys a tutorial for how to train your pet bird. Let's get started. So here's my pigeon. His name is Cloudfeather, and I've managed to teach him 4 commands. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys what they are, but also I'll go through how I ended up teaching them these. Are you ready? Step down. Come here. Step down. Good boy. Step up. Good boy. Okay. Step down. Good boy. Spin. Spin. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Step down. Good boy. Cloudfeather. Cloudfeather. Come. Come. Good boy. I'm gonna do it standing now. Step down. Good boy. Cloudfeather, come. 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 Good boy. You wanna come up here? Cloudfeather. Good boy. Okay, so you might be wondering how I even taught him these things. These are some basic tricks, but firstly you saw I had this, or you heard it. This is just a dog trainer clicker, and if I click it, it makes that click sound. So every time he does the action that I want him to do after I tell him to do it, I will click it. And that's basically like telling him he did something right. And then once I click it, I will give him a treat. I will reward him. So what I use are safflower seeds. He loves these. I've tried peanuts in the past, but like he did not have much interest in them. He goes crazy for these. So what I recommend doing, make sure whatever outfit you're wearing has pockets. If you don't, just put on a jacket like I did, and then stuff one pocket with like a bunch of seeds or whatever treat you use. And then you can put in your other pocket the clicker, or just hold it in your other hand so it's easy to use. If you noticed, the main arm that I had him perch on, I just held the clicker in that hand too, just so it's easy, and then I can use my other free hand to feed him. But so, step down. Good boy. The first trick I tried to train him was step up. Before even doing that, I had him associate the click sound with the treat. So I would get him a treat, he would eat it, then I would do the click, like so. Let me try and show you guys. Good boy. So do that over a couple of times, and your bird should understand click equals treat. Once you've gotten that, then then you can try doing step up. That's a pretty basic thing to start with. So what I do, since he has big feet and he's not like a parrot that can cling onto small branches, I just use the base of my arm right here for him to hop on or step on, but I held it up to him right in front of him. And if your pigeon or your bird doesn't automatically get that right away, just place a treat like right in front of it so that make sure they can't reach it. So then you lure them onto stepping onto your arm. Once they actually do step onto your arm, click, and then give them the treat. Repeat this over several times, and then eventually take away the lure of the treat. Like, don't show it to them, and then just hold your arm to them and say the command, step up, and then you can click and give them the treat. So for learning step down, this one took him a little bit longer to learn than step up. But basically, once you've gotten them down with stepping up and they're on your arm, bring them down to somewhere where they can actually like hop down or step down. And then if they don't like do it by themselves, then you can use the treat, same as the other trick, and just place it in front of them. Lure them to walk over, like make them really want to hop down your arm. And then once they actually do it, click and then treat. Now for the command spin, this one was harder because like with any trick I get them to do, you have to make sure that your bird does it on their own, the action, and then you reward them for that, but then they have to understand like, oh, what they did was what caused them to get the treat. Like I've tried to teach him colors like on a flashcard, but doing that, I placed the treat on the flashcard. He didn't understand that tapping the flashcard equals the treat. All he thought was just treat. There's just a treat laying right there. So the problem is I need him to do it on his own, to just be curious and tap it and then reward it. So like with any trick you're trying to do, you gotta make sure the bird is able to do it on their own and correlates their action to, oh, I did something good, and then they get a treat. So for spinning, I had him on some flat surface, and then first I tried having a treat and like actually trying to like spin it around him, like make him like turn around to go see the treat. But if that does not work, what you can do is like, he gets sassy sometimes during his training. He gets a little like upset or mad if you feed him some treats, but then he wants more, or like, or he thought he did something right, but that was not what you wanted, and you didn't give him a treat. Like he's a boy, so like, I mean, I guess maybe it's something with the gender, but he will coo, or he will be like bowing or spinning in circles or be like mad or try to peck me. When he did coo and bow, but like he spun around, I clicked the thing and then I gave him the treat every time he did that spin. So eventually he actually did understand, oh, doing that spin, that's what she wants me to do. That was how I was able to get him to do that. For the command come, what I did was, since he already knew like step up and step down with the arm, I had my arm and I held it out so that he was able to like get it. Make sure you're in a clear space, like where your bird's wingspan's not gonna hit anything, like make sure there's enough room, and hold your arm out, or if you have a small bird, your finger, and then have the treats. Make sure they can see the treats, like hold the treats over here so that the bird wants to come to you, wants to eat all those treats so that it will fly over. Eventually, same with all the other tricks, you can take away the lure of them seeing the treat and just say the command, click when they do it, and then give them a treat. Just make sure that every time you're doing any of those tricks, say the same command, the same word or phrase every time before they do the trick, and then you will reward it. Just so they're able to associate the right phrasing or words that you say, and then they understand, oh, that means do this. If you guys enjoyed my video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads about animal care from me. So now with all these tricks you guys have seen and maybe learned from this video of how to teach your bird, what you want to do also is make sure that you bring them into different environments, different locations, and have them perform the tricks around there so that they're comfortable doing it like no matter where you bring your bird. So like this could be different rooms in your house, or like even different like tables or bookshelves, just different surfaces. Let them work with different things, different lengths with cum, so that they're used to it and they're able to perform all these things no matter where they are. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys learned a thing or two about how to do this with your bird. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to all of you.